Let's say I hand the deck over to the spectator and they can give it a shuffle. After they're done, they can hand the deck back to me, and I would explain to them that I'm going to dribble cards onto the table, and I just want them to call out stop. So I guess, let's say they call out stop there. So here's your card, go ahead and remember that. So once the spectator has remembered their card, we could take their card, leave it right on top of the packet. We could place the rest of the cards on top, and once we push their card in, their card is not on the top, but their card is on the bottom. So that is what we are going to be learning today. If you would like to learn how to do this, be sure to stick around for the tutorial. So before we get into the tutorial here, in case you're wondering about the deck I'm using, these are the Super B playing cards. I have a deck review on these already, so that will be in the description. So going over this card control to the bottom, there are two ways that you can do this. So the second way I actually came up with, which will control it to the bottom. The first one is a little harder, but the second one I think is actually easier. And I can't find any way to control them to the top using the same, I guess moves. So I will actually work on that, and if I can find a way to do it, I will actually upload it. So let's get right into this. So the first thing you should probably know how to do is dribble cards. If you don't know how to dribble, I will leave a link in the description for it. So you can do one of two things here. You can either dribble cards into your hand and then set the packet down, or you can just dribble straight onto the table. It doesn't matter. So, let's say you explain to the spectator that you're going to dribble cards and you want them to call out stop. Let's say they call out stop here. You're going to show them the top card they stopped on. While you're doing this, your other hand is going to readjust now. So your middle and ring finger, you could even use your pinky, it doesn't matter, but they're going to be further down. So they were like this for a dribble. I'm just going to put my index finger on top, pull back with my thumb while I just move my fingers around. My pinky and index can go on the side to square things up, but at the end, you're going to want your middle ring and pinky even further down the card. Excuse me. So you're going to be showing the selection, and this is going to set up for a Kelly bottom switch. Okay, so if you apply pressure and you move over to the right, you're going to notice how the card actually comes off of the deck and moves over, okay? And you're going to want to try to get the corner of this card right here into your pinky as far as possible. So it's going to sort of be like this. So you can see if I do it just like this, you can see it. That's what you're going to want while you're holding the deck, okay? And like this, they can't even see the card. So I'm like this, I can move down, and I'm just going to move this card over while keeping my hand down. Don't use too much motion for your hand. You're going to show the card, and once you're done, you're going to hold it in sort of this mechanics grip, and here's what you're going to do. Move your index finger out of the way, because you're going to come in, square this card up right on the bottom. It's going to go right under that card that was out. So then you can just move your hand out of the way and put this card right on top, which they think is theirs. Put the rest of the cards on top, push it in, and now it's on the bottom. I will go over that again. Let's say they call out stop. Maybe right now you could use this opportunity to readjust the deck. And now you can set up for the Kelly bottoms up switch. And keep in mind though, as I'm moving this, I might go ahead and use my fingers here to push the card into my pinky. And another way you could get away with this is you could have the spectator take the card off, look at it. So in this case, the Jack of Spades, they could show it around and they could even sign it. And all you have to do is once you get this Kelly move in, just move it over to your pinky a little, like that, the corner. So we're like this. So now I take back the card, I hold it in a mechanic's grip like this, and all at once I'm going to come to the bottom, load this card in, grip onto the deck, and then I can move my hand away with this card that I had moved over to the side, put the rest on top, and just like that, the card is on the bottom. One more time I will go over that, and then I will show you the easier way. So let's say there, I readjust my grip, and if you want to make things easier, your pinky could be off to the side, contacting this corner with your middle and ring finger, so all you have to do is push down, it's going to pop down, and you're going to move over to the right. And this is going to push it even further into your pinky. So now you can show the card, let's say the 3 of hearts. I'm going to hold it in a mechanic's grip, and here it is exposed. So I come in, I put it under that card. I'm going to pinch down on the deck, and now I'm going to move away my hand. And it doesn't matter if they see this card, just don't show the face, because they think you're just putting their card on the bottom, then taking it out. But you can put it on top, put the rest on top, and just like that, their card is on the bottom. I will do that face up, and then we will move on to the much easier control. Let's say they call out stop here. So in this case, we have the Jack of Spades. Once again, I'm going to hold it in this grip, and if I just come in, I can take that card, put it right on top, put the rest on top, and now it's the 9 of Spades. I push it in, and now it's on the bottom. And that is the first control. Okay, so here is the second control, and I think I have already taught the move before, so let me give you a quick performance here. So same thing as before, I'm going to drop cards and you call out stop. Let's say they call out stop there. So in this case, you have the 5 of diamonds. Go ahead and remember your 5 as we take it out. We can leave it on top. We can put the rest of the deck on top. And once we push it in, your 5 is on the bottom. So this is going to use the glide. I think I have actually taught the glide before, so I will link it in the description. But if I haven't taught the glide, I will give you a quick tutorial. And if I haven't taught the glide on the channel, that will be one of my next videos. So you're going to dribble cards, they call out stop, but this time you're going to show them the bottom card of the packet still in your hand. There's one of two ways you can do this. So in this case, you have the 10 of diamonds. So you can either lower your hand down, and once it's lowered, you can do the Kelly bottom placement to take this bottom card, or you can do a different thing. So let me go over both ways really quick. So obviously we know this way. So the 10 of diamonds, once your hand is lowered, you're going to take it out. And it's going to be sort of like a clip shift, I think. So you're going to take the second to bottom card that you can take out easily, the 5 of hearts, but don't show them that. Place it on top of the deck, and my hand is going to come in, and I'm going to actually scoop this card right to the bottom of the deck. And while I transfer the deck to this other hand to hold it, I can put the rest of these on top, meaning now everything is really clean. They push it in, but now the 5 is on, or the 10, my bad, is on the bottom. One more time, I will go over that for you. So we dribble, they call out stop. I'm going to show this card the 4 of diamonds. Once I lower my hand, I'm going to do the move. So I'm going to come over like this. I can move my index finger out of the way. I'm going to grab this very bottom card like this. And I'm going to put it right on top of the deck. So move my index and middle finger out of the way. I'm going to come under, scoop this card in, transfer the deck over, put the rest of the cards on top, and now it's on the bottom. So let's see if we can do that face up for you. So they call out stop, and so you would remember the card, but once my hand is lowered, you're gonna move that card off to the side, take this card, put it right on top, pinch down with your index finger, move this card over to the side, put the rest on top, push it in, and now that card, the Jack of Diamonds, has remained on top. And here is the way I did in the performance. So when I dribbled and you called out stop, I showed it to you, but I just got a deeper grip on it. Just because when I turn my hand face down, okay, you could even move the deck out of your hand, over to the left. That would make things easier. Because when you lower your hand, you're going to use these fingers here to push this card as far over to the right as possible. You can clip it with your pinky, it doesn't matter. But now you're going to take this card, this bottom card here, you're going to place it on top. You can move this back over, readjust your grip, put the rest on top, and just like that, the card is on the bottom. One more time, I will go over that. So we dribble, they call out stop. I move the deck over as far as I can, probably to my index and middle finger. So the 5 of spades. I'm going to move this over to my pinky as far as possible. I'm going to take this very bottom card, I'm going to put it on top, clip it with your index finger, come over, move your pinky out of the way now while you move this card back. You can now grab the packet, put the rest of these on top, and just like that, it is on the bottom. And here it is face up, and then that will conclude the video. Let's say they call out stop. I would show them the card. I would move it over, grab this very bottom card, place it on top, move this back over, put the rest on top, and you're good. And here it is with the Kelly bottom switch. So we go through, they call out stop. I would take the card, place it on top, put the rest of these on top, and now it would be on the bottom. So that is the video for today. I hope you really like this. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week with some more videos. Bye.